So who determines the final amount? The appraisal, or is there another process where the final amount is?
Well, if you cannot get a settlement, it could go to the courts, and the court, there's a process where the court will appoint, a committee to handle the first part of that process. There are several parts of the process. If the settlement after the first part is accepted, then there's not a second court process trial. But there could be a second part. It really kind of depends as we go through.
The court will appoint 3 what's called special commissioners, and then they have a condemnation hearing, and both sides get to present what they believe the value is of the property, and then the commissioners set that valuation. And if one side's not happy with it, then they can appeal it, and then it becomes a judicial proceeding. But he'll have his opportunity to present valuation and argument about what the value should be at the special commissioner's hearing, if we vote to proceed with it.
Mr. Tolbert has that opportunity.
Correct.
Okay.
So, Mr. Tolbert, your issue this morning is that you don't think that they're giving you enough funds for the
No,
property?
that's not the issue.
Okay, what is the issue?
The issue is that they have not negotiated in good faith. And if you'll allow me to just show you a couple of items on the appraisal, I can support that.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I showed you the timeline just to show that the city was aware of this process back in March of 2022. As I mentioned before, they resisted sharing any information with me. I know they went to the Attorney General to avoid sharing information. So finally, in I think it was November of last year, they contacted me and we started this process. If you go into the document, let's see, the appraisal.
I'm going to give you a little time, but we're not going to read a book.
Right, okay. I'll just hit a couple of highlights. They valued it at $143,000, or $2.20 per square foot. However, he valued the entire easement at the 25% reduction, when a portion of it is in the interior of the property and should be in the 75 to 100% range. So the basis for their offer is invalid because it has invalid information.
But it doesn't sound like we're the ones that are going to be determining the
I
final
understand.
value.
All I'm asking you to do is to table this to compel the city to negotiate in good faith. Look at the errors in their appraisal and negotiate in good faith.
Oh, and any opportunities for errors that he may believe that are there, or arguments against the appraisal that we've done, or his own appraisal that he wants to bring from a certified appraiser to that is done, yes, through that court proceedings. I think Tiffany and Kate may want to talk a little bit more kind of about just the process as per how we have kind of worked on this to kind of give clarity to it. As council knows that y'all have done something similar with another condemnation recently that went through, and that property was able to kind of be worked out through the system that the state has established, and so we especially on the consent decree work, this is kind of something that pops up now occasionally.